You may be wondering about communication efforts by schools and the district around key information pertaining to closures of classrooms, grades, or schools, criteria used to determine these closures, and what are the next steps if my child has to move to remote learning due to one of these closures. I'm JD Hardin, Executive Director of Media and Public Relations for Henry County Schools. Now, keeping the community informed is at the center of ensuring a seamless operation and the building of trust within our school community. Henry County Schools has maintained consistent transparency throughout the pandemic as it relates to informing the community whenever a case of COVID-19 is present on a school campus. Now, for this school year, we took the mitigation efforts we used last year and modified them a little bit to update them and compile those into a comprehensive COVID-19 playbook and continuum of multi-layered mitigation strategies, which can be found on the front page of our district website. In this document, which is updated as necessary, you will find the district's approach to mitigation strategies on campus, as well as protocols for informing our communities anytime there is a confirmed COVID-19 case or cases on a campus. Also on the front page, you'll be able to find our health metrics and COVID case tracker that pertains to the school district as well as the larger Henry County community. This information is updated weekly on Mondays and reflects the latest information that was obtained the week before. When it comes to making a decision on moving learning to remote for a classroom, grade, or school, are multiple criteria that are used to examine these various levels of closures that can be applied as outlined in our COVID-19 playbook. The determination to move to remote learning for a class, grade, or school is possible based on the number of positive cases, the number of people required to quarantine, or the supervision impacts that may exist in any one of the student population levels. Our COVID executive response team meets daily and examines every single case and its impacts on a class, grade, or school level to make any determinations or decisions about moving a group to remote learning. Now, once it's been determined that one of those levels must move to remote learning for a time to mitigate the spread and to reduce constraints on students and staff, a communication is sent to families in either a class, grade, or entire school, letting them know of the move to remote learning and how that will look and for how long it will last. School meals are still available during this time, and that information is shared in the messaging as well on how to receive these meals through the curbside pickup model. Lastly, when instruction and learning moves to remote, our students will utilize their computing devices to connect with teachers or their teacher for virtual instruction. It's important to keep in contact with the teacher during this remote period to ensure learning continues and correct attendance is documented. It's extremely important that all families maintain their most current and preferred contact methods to ensure that all important messages make their way to families in a timely manner. We thank you for your partnership in ensuring the highest connection to our district through our various communication efforts.